But if you can start by telling us how long you've lived here and where you were living before.
Actually, I live in that community we visit this morning for 9 months and living in this room for like 4 months. 4 months. Okay. Yeah.
And why did you live there before? Did you have to apply again to live here?
Yes. I applied for that room as I am a single man, and after that I got the news that if you got a master degree and you have parents, you can apply for a bigger house or a bigger room like this one. So I applied for this one. Yeah.
Okay. And when you apply with your parents, do your parents also have to provide information?
Yes. They have to offer some necessary information like my parents' ID and their working province. Yes, something like that. Yeah.
But they don't have to live with you.
They have to come for like half a year, and then I can apply for this room. Yeah.
Okay. Was the process of switching from your old home to this one easy?
I think it is not difficult for if you have a master degree and you have parents who would like to help you. Yeah.
But they have to be in the same province, right? They have to be here in the same province here.
Yeah, they have to be in the same province. Yeah.
And you are also allowed to be here 3 years plus the additional 3 if you want?
Yes, they are 3 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And what does a day-to-day look like for you?
I usually come back to my room after 6 p.m. In weekdays, and after that I would do some work from home, like for 1 to 2 hours. And then usually I take a nap in my sofa, like for 15 to 30 minutes. Before I go to bed, I will do the laundry and do some cleaning. And usually I would like to stay in my bed for like 15 minutes before I go to sleep. Yeah, that's some routine of my life.
When do you start work normally?
I start work at 2022, and like
No, what
September.
time in the morning?
I get up at 8 o'clock and spend 30 minutes to prepare myself, and then I leave the room. Yeah.
And do you have breakfast at home?
I only have my breakfast in weekend. Yeah.
Okay. And do you also cook during the weekends?
I only cook for my breakfast on the weekend. Yeah.
Okay.
And then I order some food for my lunch or dinner. Yeah.
Okay. So you don't use the kitchen very much during the weekdays?
Yes, you can say that. Yeah.
Okay. And where do you normally have your meals?
I usually take the small table like that or in front of the computer.
Okay.
I don't have a like dinner table. Yeah.
And during the weekends, do you spend a lot of time at home, or do you normally spend more time outside?
Um, it depends on if I have any date with my friends. Um, but usually I will come back my home at night, especially after 7 or 8 p.m. Uh, it makes me feel more comfortable to stay in my room after hanging out with my friends. Yeah.
Okay. And what room would you say you use the most in your home?
I would say the living room and the workroom. Yeah, I
Okay.
use more often. Yeah.
Okay. The change from a studio flat to a one bedroom,
Yeah.
do you feel like your routine changed?
Um, Actually, yes. When I stay in the room before, when I stay in the room before, I think there is fewer way for me to change my routine. There is only a table next to the bed, and all I can do after I come back home is to sit in front of the computer or eat in front of the computer. Um, yeah, that's the biggest difference.
Okay. So you have more flexibility here.
Yes, after work I can choose to stay in the living room to uh, play my phone or iPad, or I can choose to work in my workroom, and I also can walk around the commercial street under the building. Yeah.
Okay. And how long do you think you will stay in this flat? Do you think you will stay the 6 years that you are allowed to?
Yes, I think I will stay here as long as I can. Yeah.
Okay. What are some of the things that you like about your home?
Um, the biggest, I think that I like, I think I like the view from the window. Uh, in that community, I lived in fifth floor, so I only can see the trees. Yeah, but living here, I can uh, enjoy the view, like 25 floor high. Yeah. Uh, also, the quality of this room is better than the other one, so I don't need to worry about the wall, about the dust. Yeah, that's the way I like about my room.
Okay. When they gave you this home, did you have to paint it or make any changes?
Uh, Actually, I have to buy many furniture like the bed, like the sofa. Um, Actually, there are nothing except except the let me except the light. Yeah, so I have to buy other furniture. Yeah.
For example, the kitchen that you have the doors underneath,
Yeah.
was it like that when you moved in, or did you have to put those doors?
Um, they are already there when I moved in. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And what are some things that you don't like about your home?
Um, Actually, compared with the community I lived once, there are no independent garden for the community. There are only one entrance for this building, so you don't have space to walk around or and you just pass through a gate and then you come back to your building. Unlike the community I lived once, you pass the gate and then you get to the garden under the building, and then you come to the building you live, and then you get to your room. There's a long way that you can actually feel that you separated yourself from outside, or separated from the other people. I mean, yeah. And I think that people living here don't like talk to each other much, and so that we don't know each other actually. Yeah.
And is this something that is important to you?
Yes, it is. It is very important for me to know who lives around me. Yeah.
And for example, inside the flat, is there something you don't like?
Actually, I don't like the way I get into my rooms. You see, I have to walk a long way to get to my bedroom and my workroom. Maybe I used to live the single room. Yeah, I when I get to my flat, I can go to the bed directly. But now I have to pass 8 to 10 meters long to get to my bed. Yeah.
Okay, so the hallway.
Yeah, the
You
hallway
would maybe-
is too
okay.
long. Yeah.
Okay. And what about the amount of space in the rooms? What do you think of that?
You mean?
Do you think they are a good size?
Actually, I think the rooms are in a good size except the balcony. You see, I only have maybe 1 to 2 square meters balcony. There's not enough for my laundry or for my or to went out or to go out to have some fresh air. Yeah.
And we had spoken last time that you felt like the room shape, the layout was a bit impractical.
Yeah. When I got this room, I didn't feel much about the size. But when I put the furniture in this room, I found out that there are only a few ways that I can manage the furniture. You see, in the bedroom, I can only put the bed in that way. If I turn around the bed, that maybe I will be waked up by the sunshine or the light outside. Yeah. There are only, and I can also hear the noise from the subway station at night, and it will last until 1 a.m. sometimes. And there are some local market in the ground, so especially on the weekend, so I can also hear the noise from the downstairs.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Can you also hear noise from your neighbors?
Actually, no, because there's no neighbors in my bedroom. There's no closed rooms in my bedroom. Yes. Okay.
And so this is thought to be a 2-bedroom apartment. correct?
Yes.
Do you think you could put a bed in your study room?
Yes, but only in a certain way, like the bed against the window. Yeah.
And considering you've been in this flat quite recent,
Yes.
what are some of the things that you plan on changing or adding?
I don't have much. I don't have more plans for my living room or workroom, but for bedroom, I don't have much plans for bedroom or workroom. But I have plans for my living room. I want to put a TV or like some screen or some other plants around here so I can enjoy my time after work. Yeah. Now I think it is a little bit simple. Yeah.
Okay. And what aspects, or if you were to define what a good quality home is, what aspects are important to you?
Actually, I think quality means two ways. One way is for physical one, and one way is for spiritual. For spirit. Yet, when I live with my close friend or family, usually it doesn't matter that I don't give too much attention to the quality. But when I live alone, I may pay more attention to the quality of the room. I think it is because I spend more time with my friends or family when I get along with them, so I don't have too much time to care about the quality. Yeah. At that time, I may pay more attention about my privacy. Yeah.
Okay. So you mentioned that there's kind of a physical aspect and a spiritual aspect of how home
Yeah.
makes you feel. What sort of physical aspects are important to you?
Actually, I think there is, no matter how big or small, but I think the room has to be possible to be has the possibility to be redecorated or redesigned. I think in my way. I think yeah. Maybe I can change the furniture, or I can change the layout, and that would be if it is very important for me as a physical stand. Yeah.
Okay. And for example, when your parents come to visit you,
Yeah.
will they be staying in the living room?
Actually, they prefer to hang out around the community, but they will stay in the living room at night. Yeah.
And for example, what do you think about how your home is finished in terms of materials?
You mean in what way I want to?
Or what do you think about it? Do you think it's good quality, bad quality?
I think it is good enough for public renting. Yeah. Actually, some private renting is in the same quality like my room. Yeah. So I think it is good enough.
In this building, is there a mix between talent worker homes and other people's homes?
Yes, it is a mixture.
Okay. Do you know how much?
I think it is maybe it is about 3 for talent people and 7 for other families. Yeah.
Okay. And do you feel like you have privacy at home?
Yes, I think I have enough privacy in my room. Yeah.
And do you feel safe?
I feel safer in my bedroom compared to the living room. Yeah.
Okay.
Because I can see the window. If I see the window next the window of the building next to.
And do you feel safe in your building?
Basically, I feel safe, but there's a little problem. For stranger, if you want to get in this building, you only have to scan the code in front of the entrance, and then you show the code to the machine, and then the machine will open the gate to you. It can also record the information who gets in, but it can make sure that you are a good one or a bad one. Yeah.
Okay. So you feel like anybody can come in very easily?
Yes.
And for example, many of the flats we've seen have a separate kitchen. Is this something that is common here, to have a separate kitchen?
I think it is common in this building. Yeah.
Okay. Is that something that you like, having a separate kitchen?
When I live with my parents, I think it is important. But when I live alone, I don't think it is necessary for me to have a kitchen. I would like to turn it into a open area or a balcony. Yeah.
And how do you feel like your home impacts your health and your happiness? Do you feel it has an impact?
Actually, I think that the people living around me impacts me more compared to the room. I may say that the commercial center or or some other facilities around the building impacts more for me. For example, in that community, there's no commercial center or gym around the building, so I can only spend my time in other places on the weekend. But in this building, I can easily get in those facilities as I want to. Yeah.
Okay. So you feel like it has had a positive impact from the community to here?
Yes, I think it is more positive.
Okay.
But these facilities are all private facilities, right? They're all outside.
Yes, they are all outside. Yeah.
What is something unique about your home?
I think the light of the living room is unique, in my opinion. I don't have much light in the room in that community because I live in a lower floor. And the other way is the and and the other things is that the air of in this room, because I can have more fresh air living in higher floor. Yeah.
Okay.
And it can keeps me from the wet air when it's raining. Yeah.
Do you have any problems with humidity inside?
Not. I think I don't have problem with them. I don't think. I think it is a problem that I have less. I have no communication with them. It is a problem for me. Because I have friends and some workmates in that community. It makes me feel safer. But in this building, I don't have that much people I know. So I think it is one of the problems. Yeah.
Okay. For example, your friends, they mentioned that they had a lot of problems with the maintenance in the building.
Yeah.
How do you feel the maintenance is here?
I think the maintenance in here is good enough, but the price that I paid is a little bit high. I have to pay 250 yuan, 250 yuan a month for the
Property management.
yes.
Okay. And how much do you pay per month for rent?
It is about 1,100 yuan for a month. Yeah.
And is this affordable to you?
Yes, I think it is affordable for me.
And what is that in comparison to market rent?
It is about 50% off. It is about 50% off, yeah.
And can I ask, the rent is, I mean, that's based on neighborhood rent,
Yeah.
right? But also, I guess, on square meters?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I guess in comparison to the old community, this is a much newer building.
Yes. The community I lived once was built in 2000, I think. But the building I live now was built in 2015, I think. Yeah.
So do you consider this a new building? A
Um,
new good quality building?
yes, I consider it as a new and good quality of it.
And can I ask, what are some of the main differences that you think make this a better quality building?
Firstly, I think that the walls matters more than the floor or other things, because the wall takes more area from my view. So as long as the wall is wide enough or good enough, I think that the quality I will think better. I will think better. Yeah.
Do you also think the outside of the buildings are better here?
I think they are better than here because not in the quality but in the layout.
As an architect, what do you think of the layout of your flat?
I think the layout of my room is not perfect enough because there are some useless corner in my room. You see in the bedroom there's a weird corner in the there, and I can't use it. And I think it is a waste of space. Yeah.
How would you define what is affordable and what is not affordable?
For me, affordable is like 10% to 20% of my salary. But affordable would be like 40 or higher percent of my salary. Yeah, it is the standard for me to define what is affordable and unaffordable. Yeah.
Does that just include the rent or also service, property management and water, gas, electricity, etc.?
Yes, it is includes
It's included,
other fees I have to pay. Yeah.
And also, how do you define how much space is okay for you?
You mean enough?
Yeah.
Actually, I think this room is around 50 square meters. Actually, I think it is a little big for me, for a single man. I think maybe 40 to 50 square meter is better. Yeah.
Okay. Do you feel it would be enough for 2 people?
Yeah, I think it is quite enough for 2 people. Yeah.
Okay.
What is the official size it's designed for? Is it 2 or 3 people or 4 or?
It depends on. It depends on how much you wanna pay for the renting. Actually, I think there is a common way to have 80 to 90 square meters for three rooms, 3 people or 4 people. 4 people, yeah. But there is more common to have 30 to 50 for single or for 2 people. I think. Yeah.
But so this officially is designed for 2 people?
Yes.
Okay.
Has the last week changed how you see your routine or how you see your home?
Yes, when I wear the checker, it will remind me why I came to the places, the room, yeah. And it will also remind me which room I use often, yeah, and which room I go use less, yes.
Okay. Is there anything that you want to tell us more about your flat?
I think the space of the flat is impacting the people who lives there, but the people also impact the space too. The time that I spend more in this flat, I think I can get used to it and manage the things here more comfortable for me, I think. I think it is two ways. The longer I live here, maybe the more comfortable I will feel. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, I have one question. There are different types of affordable housing,
Yeah.
right? So this is a home for talent workers. Are there any differences in size or standard for different affordable homes, or is this very common standard? Like this community and also the community you lived before, is this sort of the standard size?
Actually, I think there is no standard for to design for talent people or other people, but there are differences that maybe we can say it is more about the time when you build the building, when this building was built. I think the newer the building is, maybe the quality and the layout would be better. Yeah, I think.
Are they also getting bigger? Are the newer flats, are they bigger than the old ones or similar size?
I think they are smaller, but the quality would be better compared to the old ones. Yeah.
Okay, and then are there standardized plans that architects use when they design these homes, or is that something the architect just designs? Are they basically in different developments? Are the homes very different, or are they very, very similar?
I think it is different from town. In the past, maybe the government will build for public renting, but recently it was built by some company. So the company will care more about their interest. So they would like to put the building for public renting, like in next to the subway station, and they pay less attention to the quality, as much as they can to maybe we can say for their interest. Yeah.
But so do you think that dwelling sizes, flat sizes are similar when they're built at the same time, but they change over time? Does
Yes.
that make sense?
Yes.
Okay.
You can say it. Yeah.
Okay.